Imagine gaining 3 kilos every time you fell in love, or floating off the ground because you're too depressed. What if your emotions literally had weight? In a world where feelings aren't just felt but measured by mass, every tear, every smile, every mood swing could tip the scales. Literally. Welcome to a reality where emotions are physical and science has to deal with it. Let's ask the impossible and explain it with science, because here, everything has an explanation. What does it mean for emotions to have weight? Let's define this madness. Emotions are chemical reactions: dopamine, serotonin, cortisol, adrenaline. But what if these emotional states didn't just trigger feelings? They added mass. We're talking literal kilograms. Feel joy? Plus 2 kg. Rage? Plus 5 kg. Heartbreak? Minus 3 kg. Sounds like a wild RPG stat system, right? But the real question is, where would this mass come from? Let's assume emotional weight is a quantum phenomena, a new force. Let's call it psychomass. Emerges whenever neural networks fire intensely. The brain releases particles, let's name them phoetons, that interact with Higgs bosons and generate physical mass temporarily stored around the body. Sounds crazy? Yes. But in a universe where Higgs field give matter its mass, is it really that far-fetched? What would happen to the human body and society? Now let's get juicy. Your weight fluctuates depending on how you feel. Your crush walks by, you gain 3 kg instantly. Your dog dies, you lose 5 kg. Public speaking anxiety, you're 20 kg heavier. Heart racing, knees weak. Imagine gyms. Hey bro, I'm bulking with rage today. 8 kg gain, easy. Or doctors prescribing sad music to help people lose weight. And social consequences? Wild. People could literally see how you feel based on your body size. No more hiding your emotions. They are measured in kilograms. Cheaters would get caught. Why did you drop 5 kg when I asked you about your ex? Breakups would be a safety hazard. Sorry, I floated into traffic. She dumped me. Scientific problems and real-world chaos. Now let's talk physics. If billions of people constantly gain and lose mass, the Earth's gravitational balance would fluctuate daily. Airlines would struggle. Emotional passengers could throw off takeoff weight limits. Roller coasters? Sir, you're over the rage limit. Bridges and elevators? Too many joyful people on board. Climate scientists would panic. Mass affect gravity, which affects tides and tectonic pressure. Too many happy people during a full moon? Boom! Earthquake. And here's a real thought. If sadness causes mass loss, would people get addicted to depression? Would government regulate joy? Would antidepressants be reclassified as mass control drugs? Can science explain how this would work? Here's where we stretch science. Emotions influence real things. Your heartbeat, hormones, even immune system. There's real mass involved in those shifts. Studies already show that emotions affect cell function. It's not crazy to imagine future tech detecting emotional weight shifting using biometric sensors. Maybe AI-powered scales of the future will flash, warning, you're emotionally unstable, please sit down. Or cops using scanner, sir, you're carrying 6 kg of unprocessed grief. Therapy or jail? This brings us to a strange but real question. If emotions do have mass, even a microscopic amount, are we already carrying emotional weight we can't detect? Wrap up with a twist. So, what if emotions had weight? Well, we will live in a world where heartbreak could kill, but love could ground you. Rage would make you stronger, and joy would crash planes. But here's the twist. Maybe emotions already have weight. Not in kilograms, but in the decisions we make, the relationships we form, the lives we lead. Science may not measure it yet, but we all feel it, and maybe that's heavy enough. Thanks for joining this wild ride. If you got any weird question, drop it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe, because here we ask why not and explain the impossible with science. Keep on playing the life simulator and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye for now.